Okay, hello everybody. This is Oscar Maldonado,
And Helen Maldonado.
and we're the owners of NIA Professionals right here in Katy, Texas, along with our Fulshire Group and our Memorial Group. And we're here with one of our awesome members of our Memorial Group, Miss Colleen Hart of NetZero USA. Hello, Colleen. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you so much for the warm introduction. How are you guys?
You're
We're
welcome. We're
great.
great.
We're
Thank you.
great.
Thank you. Why don't you introduce yourself to everybody and tell everybody what you do and what NetZero USA does?
Absolutely. Yes, I'm Colleen Hart. I'm a LED lighting solution specialist with the NetZero USA of Katy and West Houston. And we are a nationwide end-to-end LED solutions supplier. We are involved with everything from the manufacturing all the way to the installation and warranties of our American designed and American warranty product.
Awesome.
Very cool.
And do you do LED disco dance floors?
Absolutely, we do, but not through NetZero USA.
Oh,
She's got all kinds of secrets in there of great connections.
Absolutely. I've been in the LED industry for a very long time. So with NetZero, we focus on the commercial LED, what you would see in offices or business buildings, but definitely we do have other options, both for entertainment and LED screens, anything like that, that I'll be
very cool
happy
stuff.
to talk about.
One thing I wanted to ask you, because I think you've mentioned this before to us, is that you specialize in schools and nonprofits and their lighting. Can
Absolutely.
you elaborate on that just a little bit?
Sure. When you look at office lighting or commercial lighting, most of the things, if you are sitting in an office, which I think most of us are sitting at home right now, but if you look up, if you are in an office space or a school or any type of facility that has hallways, you will most probably see some sort of a tube light or some
Yeah.
sort of a panel looking thing. And if you're not into lighting, I'm so into lighting, right? You might not know exactly what you're looking at, but these are predominantly what are being used in schools and larger facilities, office building, commercial buildings, um, and with the schools and nonprofits or for-profit businesses. Those are usually very easy retrofits.
Okay.
So what we do is we swap out the old technology and put in a brand new LED light, which will reap all of the benefits of LED, including all the cost savings and just having a better, healthier light that's going to make students focus better, people more productive.
Ah,
The entire environment will change in a positive way.
wow, that's cool. I
Without
like to do all
having
that.
all of those expenses of having to switch it out completely. That's called a retrofit. So that's one of our focuses. Yes.
Okay.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. As you know, we're reaching out to all of our members, just checking on things that y'all are doing that you can possibly help other people with. So let's just start with the first question, which was, what is your company doing in response to this coronavirus?
Sure. I think most of us are having issues with safety, ensuring everyone's safety, and also with the broken supply chain. I think this is the two biggest issues that companies are
Mhm.
Yeah.
um, facing, and the safety issue. We're luckily in an industry or in a business where we don't normally have or require a whole lot of social interaction. But the steps to our process that do require that we have either put on pause or have found alternative ways to communicate with the Zoom meetings or phone calls. Um,
That's
and
good.
the other thing is with the supply chain, I think we're at an advantage that we saw this coming from early on. And we do have a warehouse in the US that is very well stocked. So we have we have enough product to meet our demands, our historical demands. So that's really a blessing. But things that we have had to be reactive on are just the safety issues.
That's great. That's great. So, as an expert in your field in lighting, and you've been in lighting for quite some time, you've shared with us, but what tips or advice would you have for our audience?
Okay, absolutely. I think when people think about lighting, you just think about you have light or you don't have light. But now that everybody's Zooming, everybody's just trying to do things at home, maybe you've figured out that lighting is really a lot more important than you thought it was. Maybe your home light is not enough to get your job done, whatever. So in that sense, when you go back to your office, think about the quality of your light. And a tip that I give everyone right now is when you go back, I think everybody is right now hurting for cash. And the first thing that people are thinking about are how to supplement their income, how to save money. But what people don't realize, yeah, they know the math that you save energy here and you'll have money at the end if you swap to LED lighting. But nobody wants to wait 5-10 years to see that money. What people don't realize is that our business model allows you to have a positive cash flow from the beginning, and you do not have to have money upfront or a budget to do this lighting. And I can explain that to people in more depth on a one-on-one
Of course.
or whatever. But you can also look at your lights as a vehicle for a positive cash flow or some kind of a financial benefit. And I think people don't realize that. So that's one tip.
That's a huge value add tip
Yeah,
for, and let me ask you this. You don't have a territory limitation, do you? You can sell anywhere, or do you have a territory limitation?
The borders are kind of fuzzy, and I think that's one of the opportunities that we're seeing with this pandemic. Now we're on Zoom, and I could literally reach out to anyone, and we're blessed to have great partnerships. So, and we are nationwide, so I could definitely refer someone out of my area to another professional in their area. But for the most part, I personally will be taking care of Greater Houston and Katy area, or Greater Katy client base. But definitely we do have the resources and the capability to do nationwide, including Puerto Rico. And we do have some international as well.
Well, that's awesome. That actually brings us into our last question, which is what opportunities have you identified that will alter the way in which you do business after this pandemic is behind us? And you just kind of mentioned that opportunity.
Sure, and I think that's it. And I think all of these collaborative partnerships and being able to just Zoom with someone and reach other people's pipelines, I think this is an opportunity that's just waiting to be tapped into. It's a matter of how to do it, but definitely the opportunity is there. And I think lighting is not anything that's going to go away. Everybody's going to continue to need light. Right. And going back to work, people are not only going to be looking for light. Now people have found out that they can be productive at home and they can do their jobs from home. So right. When they go to work, they're going to want to be enlightened. They want to be more productive. They want to be happy with their environment, or they're just going to go home and tell their boss, hey,
I'm virtual.
I'm virtual forever, virtual forever. So I think the power of lighting is going to be more important, going back to these real schools and kids have been looking at the iPad for how many months, and now they're going to be going back to a brick and mortar school. Yeah. You better have some fancy lighting to keep those kids engaged.
That's true. That's true. Well, I am so excited to hear about that, because that's great. A lot of companies are going to be looking for how can they adjust, and this will help them adjust in a positive cash flow manner. And thank you so much for sharing that. Colleen, can you tell our audience how they can reach you directly?
Absolutely. You can, I don't know if you can see my name at the bottom of the screen, but if you do Colleen.Hart, just like it's written there, at NetZero-USA.com. So Colleen.Hart at NetZero-USA.com. Send me an email. or reach me through the NIA network. I am in the Memorial group, and if you're not in our network, you need to be in our network.
Yeah, it is a
Thank
great
you.
group.
Thank you so much, Colleen. We actually just love our groups. All of them are amazing. Can't ask for better members, and we're happy to help you guys in any way, shape, or form. And stay safe out there. And as soon as things get back to real, I know I can't wait to hug all my people. So here's a virtual
Virtual
hug.
hugs aren't doing it for you.
Thanks for joining us, Colleen.
Thanks so much,
Thank you.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.